Hello ladies and gents, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in again. In this video I'm gonna talk about the upcoming final at the ATP Masters of Rome, where Novak Djokovic is gonna take on Diego Schwartzman in a battle. Both of them won their semifinals yesterday. Novak won in 2 straight sets against the Norwegian youngster Casper Ruud, who by the way had a professional tennis playing father in the 90s, I think. I remembered him, but he was a top 100 ranked player. And then we have Diego Schwartzman, who beat Denis Shapovalov in a 3-set battle. It was a 3-hour match. It was very exhausting for both of these players, but they kept a good level in that match. I'm going to go into the analysis of the both matches. And we are finally here. Diego Schwartzman is in his first Master final. I can say that about Novak. I think he's out to win his 36th Master title, if I can remember correctly. And Novak is the man to beat. That's very obvious. Nothing says that Diego Schwartzman is going to beat him. But when the fight is on, everything can happen, of course. Diego Schwartzman have showed great fighting spirit in this tournament. So to start with, we can take on Novak Djokovic's performances against Casper Ruud, the Norwegian youngster that has done a tremendous tournament. He came from a convincing victory against Berrettini. But yesterday, Novak Djokovic was too strong. He was too clutch, Novak, like he always is. And he had those set points in the first set, Casper Ruud, 40-15. Some of you will remember the number 40-15, but I'm not going to go into that because I'm a polite guy. I don't want to open up wounds, but Casper Ruud should have converted at least one of those points, because when you give away those points, because Novak will make you earn the victory. He doesn't give you those points for free. And Casper was very close of taking the first set from Novak. Maybe that could have changed the outcome of the match a little bit, or extended the match a little bit more further. But in the end, I think Novak is gonna win anyway. But you can't do that against a guy like Novak. He's the wrong man, dudes, and everybody out there. Novak is the wrong guy to blow match points or set points or break points, because he's a master of comebacks. He's clutch. He's mental tough. He will make you earn that point like his life is hanging on it. So it was unfortunate, a lesson to learn from Casper Ruud. I think it's the first time he has done that on a professional level, but he did that to the best guy. So there's really nothing to be ashamed of. If he had done that against Dimitrov or Monfils or Kay, it would have hurt him more, because this is a receive of why Novak is a clutch player, why he's the best, why you can't relax against him even if you have 3 match points, 5 match points, 7 match points. That's why Novak is the ultimate beast when it comes to comeback, and he likes. Nobody likes to play when your opponent have a match point, but he's the man when it comes to getting back from the loophole or from the brink or from the when everything seems hopeless. Novak is the guy that can turn the tables around. So Novak won 70% of his first serves in, 62 of his second serves in. He saved 7 out of 8 break points that Casper Ruud had against him in his serve. And Casper saved 6 out of 9. He served okay, not as good as the match before. He won 61% of his first serve in and 48% of his second serve in. In the second set, Novak was just too determined. He was so solid. And his Ruud's game plan didn't work against a solid guy like Novak, because Novak is also a tactical genius. He moves his opponents around the court and make them do these mistakes. He has a much better pace than Berrettini had. He has more power, he has more angles, he has more winners to create when he needs them. So all in all, Casper Ruud shouldn't be ashamed of his performance. He took almost a set from Novak, and he has done a great tournament so far. He's an okay clay court player. I remember when he lost against Roger Federer last year at the French Open. He kept up with Roger for 1.5 set and did some amazing passing shots against Roger. But a semi-finals they received that you belong in the top 50. I think that he will be a solid top 50 player in the future, and we will see more of him. All right, and then the other battle, I won't say it was an epic battle, but it was an entertaining roller coaster match. You never knew who's gonna win until the end. They provided great quality tennis, great entertainment. They tried to play good, both of them, but Schwartzman was the stronger one in this tough, tight battle, and he managed to win 6-4, 5-7, and 7-6 in this third set battle. Shapo had his chances like he always has. He was serving for the match, but Schwartzman didn't want to go home early. He broke him back, and then the match went to a deciding tiebreak where Schwartzman was ahead. He took a mini break. He was 4-1 up, and then Shapo came back, but then he lost his serve again, and Schwartzman was a stronger dude in the end. Both of these players played up and down in this match. Schwartzman came close to the level he played against Nadal. I knew that, but he was still solid like he always is when he plays. But Shapo was more technical. He came up with more solution to win the points, but he did more unforced errors like he always does. And both of these guys didn't serve tremendous. I don't expect Schwartzman to serve high percentage number, but he was around. He won 56% of his first serve in and 54% of his second serve in. Shapo dropped his level a little bit. 66% of his first serves won and 43% of his second serves win. And Schwartzman saved 9 out of 15 break points, and Shapovalov only saved 8 out of 14. So they broke each other a couple of times in this match. And Shapo won 44% of his returning game, and Schwartzman won 45. So it was very close stats in this match. I forgot exactly how many points these guys won, but it was quite close to each other. But unfortunately, he made too many double faults in this match, Shapovalov, at the crucial moments. He should have at least served a little bit better. If he had served a little bit better, he should have won this match. But we know that Schwartzman is a fighter, he never gives up. He's hard to hit through. Shapovalov really tried in this match, but this match could have gone either way. I had Shapovalov as a winner in my semi-final preview. I was very close, but a well-deserved victory for Schwartzman. He's now in his first maiden ATP Masters final, and Shapovalov have played one Masters final before. He lost against Novak Djokovic at the Paris Indoors Masters last year. And he could have made to his second, but not this time. All in all, a great tournament from him. He has started to show more consistency. He knows that he belongs in the top 20, perhaps maybe in the top 10 in the nearest future. It's good for his confidence, for his boost to come into French Open with this kind of play that he does. But in the Grand Slams, we know that it's 5 sets match. If Shapo can keep his unforced numbers lower, he will at least advance to the second week. But if we're gonna see the old Shapo, he will crash out before round 3, I think. But it depends on the draw, of course, and who you play against, because there are many clay court specialists out there, and Shapo is not a well-known clay court specialist, but he has the game. He has the tools, and he has shown that he has the right mindset lately after his great run at US Open, and now he reached the semifinals here at Rome. So he will definitely do a great job at Roland Garros also, in my opinion. So we will see, but good luck, Shap. That's a guy I want to see more in the future, and I think that I will guarantee that we will see more. If he wins slams, that's another story. All right. And now into the final preview between Novak Djokovic, the legendary Novak Djokovic, who had a bad defaulting at the US Open. He argued with the umpire a little bit in the match against Ruud. I think he had some decision against him in that match, but he broke a racket. He had used some bad languages, but that was in the heat of the moment. I know as a competitor, when I play tennis and soccer, sometimes you do things that you are not proud of. I don't think that Novak is a bad guy, really. He's willing to win. He's just so big that... Look at all the big players like McEnroe, like Lendl, like Connors. They didn't always behave good at court, but that was only on court. Because they are winners. If they take out that component from their mind, they will not be the same player. And Novak is a player that he likes to yell, he likes to scream, he likes to react, and that's why he's done these things, but not on purposely. But anyway, let's go into the final. These guys has met 4 times before, 3 times at Grand Slam. Novak has won all of those meetings. In the 2017 French Open, this match went to a 5-set battle. Diego Schwartzman was up 2-1 in sets, but Novak won the 2 last sets 6. He gave him 2 breadsticks in the 4th and 5th set in that match. And all in all, Diego Schwartzman, he has played against the big 3 18 times. 18 times he has met Nadal, 10 times. And he won his first victory against him a couple of days ago. He has failed to beat both Roger and Novak Djokovic. He has lost 4 against Roger Federer, also 4 against Novak. This is his chance to write himself in the history books by winning his first ATP Masters, and then he can brag for everybody that he knows that he has beaten Nadal and Djokovic in the same tournament, which is very rare. Only a couple of dudes has done that before, so that's something that he can. I'm not sure that he's thinking about, but that will be tremendous for him if he managed to beat Novak. But is it possible for him to beat Novak? Yes, it is possible, but not likely. So Diego Schwartzman, this short guy with the fighting spirit of a lion that runs around the court like a speed demon. He hits the ball very clean. He has huge ground strokes from both wings, both forehand and backhand. He's great of approaching the net when his opponents are trying to make drop shots. He's very quick, fast. And he's a great counter-puncher with offensive skills. He likes to go on offense, time after time, on occasions, of course. But his main strength is that he can rally. He can battle from the baseline, and he will test Novak for sure. But Novak is more consistent. Novak will punish Diego Schwartzman's serve in the returns that Novak provides. They are the best in business. And we know that Diego Schwartzman is not the best server on circus due to his height. He will try to masquerade the serve, try to use top spins, angles if he can. But in the end, Novak will win this match by punishing his returns. He will break him at least one more time than Schwartzman will break him. So he will win this ATP Masters at Rome. He will be crowned as the champion in my eyes, because simply he's the best player. I can't see, when I think of Novak's game style, The way he plays against Rude, even though he's not 100% top notch. I saw Schwartzman's performances against Nadal. I have that performance in my mind, but can he repeat that again? I don't think so. Can he do the match of his life again? I don't think so, because Rafa is more vulnerable contra Djokovic. Djokovic can battle more from the baseline. Rafa him and Rafa are the best clay court players right now, the best baseliners in the world right now. We all know that. But I think that Novak will punish his serve better, and he will make Diego Schwartzman run more. He will pull the trigger when it's necessary. He will definitely serve better than Rafa did against Diego Schwartzman. He will win more points on his serve. He will just win this match. I can't see Schwartzman win this match. If he does that, I lift my hat off again for him. But the Novak we see now is just too strong for him. I can't go against my feeling and the logic. Everything says that. On every stats that I can come up with says Novak is the winner. And that's why he's my winner for the title. And congratulations for both of these players. Novak hasn't played on his 100% level. We have seen that, but he has done his job. He has reached the final. What more can he do? He can win, of course. Diego, out of expectation, he beat Nadal. He won a 3-set tough battle against Shapovalov. And now he's here in the final. He has nothing to lose. And we will just see who will be the best man. He can win if Novak disappears a while. He can do that, Novak. Or if he gets upset and does something stupid. But otherwise, no chance for Diego. Sorry if every Argentinian fan or everybody that roots for Schwartzman. Novak is just the bigger player in this occasion. So thanks for watching. Take care and bye-bye.